Even live.
Oh,
We live right now. What you talking about?
Speaking patois, brethren. Speaking patois.
That's
here.
my man right here. Dog.
Lord fire.
That's my
Yeah,
man.
Z.
You sure we live? I don't see this crap.
On the
Hold
top
on,
right.
let me-
Yeah, it's live.
I just dropped the
No,
link.
I
in
mean
the chat.
on your.
Oh,
This isn't going to your YouTube. This is just on.
Hold on,
Google?
I'm gonna link you the video. I see it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it in the chat if you guys.
Oh,
Live. Yo, you got dislike already? Damn.
because we're
Wait.
late.
yeah.
Late.
We're a little bit late. I apologize. Discord is actually moving really spooky. So we a little bit late. So everybody good. J Bar, Jack, Colt, Trey, Erica.
Yep.
We all good,
What's
right?
good? What's good? Yeah.
Hey, I'm fine, Kofi. Thanks, man. Thanks. I'm fine.
I said one night. All right.
No respect.
All right. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. We're gonna go
God
ahead and
of
get
War
this podcast
Eve.
started.
Whew.
All right. Press Start Podcast, episode 58. Today we got a great show for you guys. And we got a pretty solid cast today. So hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Remember to hit the like button. Would really appreciate it. We're gonna start off introducing our guests first. We're gonna start off with Jay Barry.
Yo, what's good, guys? Your boy Jay Barry. Appreciate the invite here on God of War Eve, man. We're just passing time right now. Yo, I'm playing that too right now. That's passing time. You know what I mean?
Fireworks ready.
Yeah, man. So I can't wait, man. I'm hyped. 3 more hours to go. But yeah, man, let's talk about it, man. We here. Let's have some fun.
We got my boy who's actually been training with me hardcore one night.
The chamber. Oh, well, I'll go on, man. Them, gal,
There
them.
you go.
There you go.
They're saying it. Yeah, what's good, man? Should be fun.
Yeah. And we got the one and only Dr. Trey. It's been a minute since you've been on the podcast. Yo, why you turn off the webcam, Trey?
He was on for like a second. It was on.
Yeah, wait, why you turn off the
good.
webcam, Trey?
I mean, ain't nobody else on webcam. So
I'm on webcam.
I mean, that's all
Oh,
good.
man.
Eric on webcam.
It's all
What's
good.
up? All
Maybe.
right, yo, say your intro, bro.
I don't got an intro. What to do, bro? Talk to town.
Talking to town.
Nintendo. Dr. Trey still holding it down.
You know what the
Still
people
make
want?
the best games. I don't even know what the rest of it
See,
is.
we got people in the comments talking crap already, knowing damn well the first time I was on here is still the most watched episode.
Oh, so you taking that credit?
Well, part of it, partially.
All right, we'll give that to you. We'll give that to you, Trey. And we got Colt Eastwood. Say what up, Colt.
I'm kind of nervous. I haven't been talking in front of other people before. No, I'm excited to be here. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but I haven't even really got to meet you guys yet. So why don't you introduce yourselves?
We're gonna go ahead and introduce the panel. As you guys can see, we're missing 2 guests, Alex and J Main. Big congrats to my boy J Main. He's getting married tomorrow.
Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out.
to J Main.
Shout out.
He's getting married tomorrow. So
Take that move.
I
and
thought Snoop
Alex
was already married.
Alex is going through some stuff, you know. He just bought I think he's buying a crib and doing some stuff, so he need a day off. So we giving him the day off. But we got Jack here. We got the Pony Commissioner. Say what up, Jack.
Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good week. Can't nobody take my joy away from me today because we less than a couple of hours away from greatness, man. Known as God of War. So I'm having a really good day. I hope everybody else is having a good day. And yeah, what's going on, everybody?
Yo, Jack, speak from your heart, bro.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Act like it's his birthday or something tomorrow.
It feel like it. Goddamn.
And we got Erica. Say what's up, Erica.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, Colt? I haven't talked to you either, right? We haven't talked, so
Well, it's
good
nice
to
to
meet you.
Yeah.
And
We're all meeting for the first time.
so shout out to the guests and the chat. Hope you guys are doing well.
Okay, and before we start this podcast and dive deep into these topics, I would like to send my condolences to Xbox Addicts family. I didn't know the guy personally or anything like that, but you could tell he had a big influence in the Xbox community. So I just want to send my condolences out to his family and all his friends and stuff like that. So I just want to send that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
dude was an Xbox fan, man. I was watching some of his little tweets.
I think I've seen pictures of his room set up. He was definitely a real Xbox.
You can have all that stuff and still not be a corporate slave. Funny,
so that's great. And I seen Aaron Greenberg tweet about it. So it's very nice that Phil Spencer and all of those guys are wishing them well and time of need.
Did somebody else pass away yesterday too? A PlayStation guy. I think his name was Ice Ninja. Somebody was saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw a couple of tweets about that. Somebody named Ice Ninja passed away.
And still a 95-year-old. No, don't let me get started.
Oh my God! One night. We're not gonna do this today in one night, man. We're gonna be.
Hey man, but shout out to them guys though, man. Shout out to them.
It's been really cool to see the community just like come together with the profile pictures, and it got to the point like I didn't know who was who on Twitter because
I know, it's tripping me out. Yeah, because Alice came with the profile picture. I'm like, who's this? And I'm like, oh snap.
I mean,
so, it's really nice what everybody's doing.
There were a few individuals that decided to, mock the situation, but you get people like that.
completely stupid and disrespectful.
Why is everybody saying Weenie Hut Jr. in the chat? What's going on with that?
We got raided.
Oh
something.
Man. They keep calling you Weenie Hut Jr., bro. Man.
We got raided again.
So what they make BG the salty Splatoon? Oh man, this shit crazy.
What's going on? Yo, this man VG on May 19th. We're gonna settle this dispute. You know what I mean? May 19th, we're gonna settle this and see who's
ready, fam. You're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready. You're gonna be ready.
Some of you guys don't know. Me and BG have a big gaming challenge coming May 19th. We're gonna be playing 4 games. 2 games he picked, 2 games I pick. And the sponsor picked the tiebreaker. We're gonna settle this then. You know what I mean? We're gonna settle this. It's over.
I think it's gonna get tied up. I think it's gonna get tied up.
You think it's going to the tiebreaker?
I think it's going to the tie, man.
Maybe. Hey, low key.
Listen, man. I learned my lesson with BG. You just can't sleep on that man in Marvel, man. I'm telling you, this guy is pretty good. He's pretty fast.
I'll say one thing. We got the secret footage and we ain't too impressed.
Okay.
We ain't too impressed. So me and one night, the actual fighting God, which is already way better than BG, I promise you that. Me and him have been in the lab. So if I was BG, I would practice. But if he doesn't want to practice, I'm definitely gonna take it. Mario Kart, I already have 100 hours in it. Street Fighter.
Listen, I'm trying to listen, guys.
Ducking Street Fighter since Street Fighter 4. I'm pretty sure that guy Black Bond, 10-0'd him, so
Yo, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, BG has been in the online arcade tournaments. I'm telling you, this guy has been playing against top
we've seen the footage.
We've seen it.
That's the Power Stone one, but there's other ones where he's fighting against like guys like Spooker, Bane, Hollow. I'm telling you, this guy is
I mean, he probably paid off some niggas to advance. He pays for views. So.
Oh no!
Yeah, man, it's looking a little bit spooky on that side. I don't know what's going on.
All I'm saying,
he's probably like, hold on, fam. You ain't about to beat this tournament. How about I line your pockets with 500?
He won 2.
Let me advance. You ain't gonna win nothing anyway. So just let me line your pockets with this 500.
What I'm saying that if Kofi beats BG at Marvel, DM me. You can sign up to the dojo. I've got space.
I'll be there.
I got spaces for people. Hey,
I'm getting trained by the best in Marvel.
If Kofi beats BG, I'm gonna do a video formally apologizing to everything I just said.
Now that's motivation, and people know I got the dedication. I got time that I'm gonna be putting in work and practicing. So it's definitely going to be a great show. So I hope everybody tunes in. May 19th, it's a showdown. My greatest rival, BG. Him and his bum podcast. He's going to challenge.
Wait a minute.
We've been taking shots all day at each other on Twitter, but it's all love, though.
Street Fighter is going to be
free. Shout out to Weapon World Podcast every Sunday at 6:00, I believe.
Hey, there's a conflict of interest, Jack. Hey, Jack,
I'm saying though, what? It's one great thing about both these podcasts, and I think y'all know what it is, man.
Well, you in it.
Oh, that's what it is. So you told me. I was asking.
He
I
didn't
was
have to
asking.
say it.
You told me.
Jack,
All right.
talk your shit, Jack. Let's go.
They both got snack move Johnny.
It be like that. Man. It be
These
like
podcasts is a HR department, I swear.
Hey, Kofi, you got some donations.
Oh, that's
A couple of them.
Tony plays games. How's Trey going to talk shit but scared
Oh,
to go
no.
on Weapon Wheel podcast?
Ooh.
Listen, let me tell you this. He ain't scared to go on Weapon Wheel podcast. He just prefers the better podcast. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I ain't scared to go on nothing. I just don't want to go on it. And like, if y'all knew y'all's history, y'all would see that I've already been on variations of that crappy podcast over the years. Plenty of times.
I like it. I like it. Talk
Look it up. There's been
Talk
plenty
that talk,
of would-be Weapon Wheel podcasts that I was a part. Actually, I was on every single one besides that one. Like,
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Talk that talk, Trey. Nah, the truth is he's just on the better podcast and they prefer the better podcast. The Ravenflow, thanks for the donation. Your father told me to give you an allowance. Jokes. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate that. All right. I think we got another one by the Ravenflow. What did he say? Winnie Hut Jr. We're gonna nip this in the butt. We ain't calling me Winnie Hut Jr. around here. All right, we're gonna nip that in the butt.
Disrespect this man Kofi like that.
All right, so let's get into the topics. That's enough rambling. Let's get into the topics. I don't know if you guys heard. There's some Xbox rumors going on Reset Era, and I just want to discuss these rumors and see the possibilities of some of these being true. Obviously, take this with a grain of salt. So I'm just gonna go through the list, and you guys just tell me what you guys think, because you guys know that this E3 is gonna be definitely really crucial for Microsoft, like every E3. It seems like we say that every E3 when it comes around, but this E3, I think people are looking for them to drop some heat. So these are some supposed leaks. So Forza Horizon 4, I think that's pretty much a given, guys, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
So apparently it's going to be 4K 30 frames per second. It's going to take place in Japan, which I think that's actually pretty cool.
Yo, don't Xbox guys don't like Japan?
Okay.
Let me stop. Fall back.
Oh my god.
nah, Japan
Relax.
don't like Xbox.
Relax. Xbox game is going to be part of Xbox Game Pass, and then during E3 they're going to have a gameplay demo and a trailer demo, and it's supposed to release fall 2018. Colt, what do you think about this? This is obviously really likely to happen, right?
Yeah. There was a rumor that Horizon would take place somewhere else besides Japan. I can't remember
Africa,
where it was.
bro. Africa.
I think I would be down with Africa or Japan. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind seeing some zebras while driving. That'd be pretty lit.
Man, they could go anywhere too and still make it pretty awesome. But
That Wakanda DLC.
Wakanda DLC.
yeah, I mean that's a given. Forza Horizon 4 is a given. I played that game like probably 10 months straight.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
drove a level pretty high in that too. Great game.
But then again, in 2017 there wasn't much, so I was still playing Forza Horizon 3. So.
All right. Anyone else here care about Forza Horizon? J-Bar, are you into racing games?
I honestly never played Forza Horizon. It does look appealing to me, but you know, I don't have an Xbox no more. So most likely I'll probably cop it on the PC or something like that. And it's going to be on Game Pass too, right? So
Yeah, so that's awesome too.
I'm going to swindle that 14-day trial again. And
No, but definitely people actually should give the Forza Horizon series a chance. They're really, really good racers. I know One Night likes the series.
Yeah. I mean, like, ever since like Need for Speed dropped the ball on their racing games, I think Horizon picked it up quite well. The first Horizon game is probably my favorite. I think a blend of everything. It sort of merged pretty well. Good soundtrack, good section of cars, and at the time, it's probably like the best racing game that came out. I didn't really like 2 as much. I didn't like 2, but 3 is pretty good. So yeah, hope Forza Horizon 4 in Japan, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
I can say 3 looks
Oh,
beautiful.
hey, if they did it in the UK in London street racing,
That'd be fun too.
I'm good with that too.
You get stabbed if you win and shit.
oh wow, come on, man.
I'll be actually good.
No.
Africa.
Hold up. Let's do it in Memphis. Let's do it in Memphis. No. Let's do
Oh,
it
you
in
don't get stabbed in
Memphis.
Memphis too. You don't get stabbed in Memphis. Don't get it twisted.
No, because before
you can't do it in Memphis because if they'll steal your tires.
Wait a minute.
Steal your tires mid-race.
Wait a minute. That's too much respect.
Hey, if it's in Memphis, we can search for Jiggy Foods during the game.
Oh, there you go. Hey, man, listen.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much a given because we got Forza Motorsport 7 last year. So Forza Horizon 4 is pretty much expected to come this year.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
It's not really too surprising. Okay, so the next leak or supposed leak, a game called Starfield. I don't know what to make. I don't know what to make of it. They're gonna do a gameplay demo. Apparently, it's gonna be an open world sci-fi RPG game coming out in 2018.
Ooh, my face is tickled.
Yeah, so I don't know what to make of it.
Does it say the dev or anything?
Yeah, it doesn't say the developers behind it or anything like that. So I really do not know what to make of it.
Yo, honestly, I heard that was Bethesda that's doing that game.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah,
for reals?
Yeah.
Wow.
A bit more meat on that.
Exclusive or not exclusive?
I'm sure it'll be multi-plat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Scream Ride 2. You know, the game that everybody's been waiting for.
They won E3 already. It's over.
Nah, that's when they put some whack game in there just to make it sound believable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Look, honestly, I don't see this being true. Why? Like, why would this come out? For this? Like,
I think it's true. Shannon Loftus definitely likes these type of games. You know, she remastered Zoo Tycoon. What's some Disney games and all that?
That's true.
So I can see it coming.
Yeah,
Scream Ride 2. I never played the first one, and it really didn't look all that interesting, to be honest. So apparently, once again, they're gonna show a gameplay trailer. It's gonna come out this year. It's gonna be part of Xbox Game Pass. And I think it's pretty clear that every game that they announce that's first party or they got publishing rights to it is probably gonna be in like Game Pass or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of hard to believe. A Scream Ride 2 because I don't think anybody bought the first game.
Oh, shit.
Like no one. I know I downloaded the demo and my kids and I messed around with it for about 8 minutes and all right, there you go. So I don't think there's no way.
What's the main objective of the game? What do you actually do?
You can build roller coasters and it's got part of what Roller Coaster Tycoon does, but only a small part of it, and
so basically, like, you get reward for doing the stuff that you weren't supposed to do in Roller Coaster Tycoon, like blowing shit up, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I've seen trailers like that of like the people going off tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, you just ride them, right? Like you simulate riding a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You can ride a roller coaster and you hit buttons to time the turn so you don't crash. It's a dummy game.
I think that those are obviously they're niche type of games. I mean, like there's a small amount.
It's not the games that people are really looking forward to like get super excited. So I don't understand why Microsoft would bring that game out. It doesn't really seem too believable. I'll be shocked if we see it at E3, but I guess we got to wait and see. Crackdown 3 for the 5th, 7th, 8th time.
It should be there. I mean, they should show it.
Yeah, that's confirmed.
Yeah, but what's up? Is Crackdown 3 dropping before E3 or after E3? What do you guys think?
After, dude. E3's only in 2 months.
After, because State of Decay is next month.
Here's what I think's happening. They said that the game was releasing spring 2018. That means the last day of spring is June 21st, and E3 is the first week of June. I'm ticked off that they haven't shown anything because no news is always bad news in video game unless you're Bethesda. So yeah, of course there's something really shady going on, and I'm really looking forward to the game. But the problem is I think that what they'll do is they'll showcase everything at E3 and then say it's coming out this month, or it's coming out June 21st.
It's available on Game Pass.
I can see that being the surprise game that it's available right now. And I can actually see that.
But then I think this was a good delay. This was a good because the game looked shit. It looked shit.
It didn't look bad. It looked terrible.
But then they done the right thing and listened to people's feedback and they took time on the game. So I can respect that. I respect that.
The game didn't look terrible. I think the delay was good, but overall, this game has just been completely spooky. Like Jack, how many times have we seen this game? And where was the destruction? Like even the last time we seen it, the destruction was missing.
Yeah, I've only seen one gameplay clip of the destruction, and it was actually a kid smooth video. It's like a dude shooting a fucking concrete wall.
Yeah, I think that was a tech demo. I'm pretty sure that was like
that's the only thing I've seen of the destruction. I don't know if they've had more, but like they really haven't shown any of the online other game, and which is their big selling point of the fucking game. So it's like we need some details, bro. Especially if it's dropping this year. Like we need details, bro. Like
yeah.
If it's dropping in the next like 3 or 4 months, you need to see a lot more.
Yeah. We haven't got like proper, like real proper gameplay. I think
maybe they're just waiting. They're just gonna do a big blowout since it's been delayed like 2 years.
So I got a question. What do you guys think about the reception of the game will be when it comes out? Do you guys think this game will be good?
It depends what other games was at E3. If they ain't hardly nothing else at E3, they're gonna hype this game to hell.
Yeah.
But I'm just actually talking about the finished product. Like when this game is released, how do you think it's gonna be received though? How do you think it's gonna be received though?
I think it's gonna the way it's been handled so far. I think it's kind of, and then the way like Xbox games are perceived anyway. Even if it is like better than people expected, I think it's still gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? People be like, oh, that shit trash. You know what I mean? It's gonna be one of them situations because of how like it's been getting delayed and all that. Like it's gotta really like blow your fucking socks off for people to change their perception of the game.
It's gonna sell fantastic on the PC.
I would have liked Crackdown 3 to be scalebound.
Oh shit.
It just turns out to be scalebound.
No. If they swap position, if they swap pages.
Of course.
Oh, you mean if they would have
canceled? I agree. They should have canceled Crackdown 3 and dropped.
Don't bring up them feelings, man. Don't bring up them feelings.
Yeah.
I'm still hurt over that.
We're not trying to open old wounds because that one.
I think that will be a good sacrifice. I think if they were to swap places, I would take that, and I'll wait. I'll still wait for it. But once the game's still coming out.
Don't worry, he'll come to Switch with a different name.
Oh, stop it, man.
Yo, Crackdown 3 needs a visual update for me to be like, okay. Hey. You know what I mean? If it doesn't have that, if it's looking the same and all that, I don't know what.
That's one of the feedbacks that they got. Like the visuals weren't great, so people said we want better visuals, we want better, better mechanics, better. The game just didn't look tight. It just looked buggy as hell.
I don't know who did that because Sumo Digital did the single player campaign, and last summer right before E3 they were paid and their contract was closed. So I don't know if Microsoft handed off to someone else to work on the code. It would be nice.
That's
ain't the game
they work on a lot of stuff at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Jack, what were you saying?
I think on the Wikipedia page, ain't the game being developed by like 4 different companies?
Yeah,
I heard I heard some people are making the multiplayer and some people are making the single player. That's what I heard.
And probably they doing the Ubisoft approach. Like those Assassin's Creed games got like 7 teams on them.
Yeah, they do. They do.
But they actually come out though.
I'm with Jack though. I think this game's gonna be a little better than expected, but. I mean, because everyone's looking at this thing like it's trash right now. Like there's no hype. There's no.
When it comes out, it's gonna come to a fucking minefield as well.
Yeah.
Yo, Xbox fans need this game. You know what I mean? They need this game to be good.
Yeah. And they can't push Crackdown to later in the year. They can't push it toward the fall.
Exactly.
Or they just sending it out to die. But at this point, do you think Microsoft even has? At this point, do you even think Microsoft even has faith in this game? Like, no. I think they're trying to get it out. Like, I feel like if they didn't like cancel Scalebound and Fable Legends and they didn't have this whole bad perception, I think this game might have hit the can. Be one of those games that hit the can.
I think most of these games that get delayed and swept to the side is just a prop for them like big agenda of having games as a service. So they're gonna say, well, yeah, Crackdown came out, yeah, it's part of our service. Yeah. This other game came out, part of our service. But when the service is finally pushed, you could get Crackdown, you could get this, you can get So its initial reception is probably just a sacrifice they're willing to take. Because once the library gets fleshed
bigger, right? Then you're gonna bring that on the Game Pass, right?
That's looking like a true company that ain't afraid to lose money and continue to lose money. Because why would you want people to buy your exclusives when they're $10 versus when they're $60?
Because the potential revenue that they're going to get from infrastructure such as Game Pass. Look at Netflix as a prime example. It's everywhere. You can't get rid of it, and everyone has Netflix on them.
Yeah, but that's
So
they need the console sales to go up a little bit.
They need to build their library. It takes time. It's not going to happen straight away. It's not going to happen straight away. Once the library builds up,
they ain't made no profit the entire time they've been making systems. So how long is it going to take? They're not profitable. The Xbox is not a profitable venture.
Yeah, because they're not looking to make money off the Xbox. They're looking to make money off
the services.
It's the service.
The Xbox Live, Play Anywhere.
It's clear that's their whole goal. Even when they come out and talk to like investors and they drop information, it's always about users and stuff like that. So because it's like
you can lose potential. You can lose potential buys in the console, but you can only really gain and lose service people that use the service. You're going to spend a lot more money and lose a lot more money on the consoles than the service itself.
No, I'm not talking about the hardware. Their whole Xbox brand as a whole is in the red, like it's always been. They're the only division at Microsoft that got a pass for continually losing money.
And that's why they're doing this whole service.
I think they do see the importance of gaming. Like they want to have their foot in there. They're not just gonna drop out and not do it.
They want to have their foot.
Oh, you just muted yourself, bro.
I thought he cut out.
My bad. Oh no, they don't. They want they're supposedly looking at the big picture. They don't care about the game.
Of course, But if they get their foot in that door before anyone else, then they got a monopoly on the market with the games and the service.
Yeah.
If they reach their end goal, then they're laughing. Does
the exclusive stay in Game Pass, or they're gonna switch those out?
Yeah, I know. Look, I know they said that they're going to be rotating in Game Pass, but just like how Netflix have Netflix originals, those movies ain't going nowhere. Same thing with Game Pass is going to happen. Those games are not going anywhere since they actually own the games, right? They can keep it there as long as they want. They're going to entice customers that way. So I don't see games moving out of rotation, to be honest.
No, free games have moved out of rotation. I don't know what the free games are. But they
not first party games though.
I don't know what they are. I don't know, but they announced that free games are leaving Game Pass. So I guess it's a service where things comes and things goes. Like
but how about the first party games? But the first party games, because the third party games, obviously it's going to be some sort of deal. There's going to be some sort of deal for how long they can stay in Game Pass, right? So I'm guessing for first party, since they own everything, they're probably going to keep it in there.
They said the first party games are going to stay, so that'll keep that number going up a little bit.
Yeah.
But
we got a couple of donations I want to read over before I forget. We got a donation from Max. Competition of the century between father and son. Yeah, May 19th. I'm a whoop BG's ass. And by the way, we're not using our template today because Discord was moving extremely bad today. Everybody was sounding like Optimus Prime. So that's why we're using Google Hangouts today. So we'll be back to our nice, beautiful layout next podcast. Master your craft. Props to Kofi, repping my home team, Winnipeg Jets. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Winnipeg Jets.
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
The Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah, it's hockey.
It's hockey. Canada problems, man. Canada problems.
It's hockey. The Raven Flow. Remember when the cars bumped or humped in Crackdown 3?
I was going to mention that.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty funny. And the way they just brushed it off. Like, was it Major Nelson? He was trying to explain what was going on. That was
that was a really bad looking game. That game really displayed it really bad. Tony plays games with another donation. I appreciate the donation. Can we get an opinion from Jack? I think he is asleep.
To explain why you didn't see destruction in the second playthrough, because that was a single player. I don't think the single player is going to have the full destruction. Only the multiplayer.
That's true.
That sucks. That sucks then. All right, let's keep it moving. The other leak / rumor is Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Microsoft's going to have the marketing deal, gameplay demo, Xbox Game Pass. What do you guys think about that?
Ooh,
do you guys see brand new games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider hitting Game Pass day one on Xbox?
That's spooky, bro.
That's the reason why I don't know about the first party if it's going to stay. Because if this is true and the third party is going to be there, is it going to stay? You know what I mean?
Third party's definitely not staying.
It'd probably be a time thing, right?
That's not even my worry.
But I don't think. All right, go ahead.
I think it's just about what I said before previously. I said it quite a while ago. They're looking for you to sign up for your 14 days and forget. Because those are the things, just like Netflix and just like other things. You'll sign up for these free passes, and then before you know it, you got $9.99 taken out of your account. You're like, oh shit, when I get home, I'm going to cancel this shit.
That
you forget 2 months ago.
It works. It's actually very
simple. I remember back in the day, Best Buy used to be like, oh, you can get such and such magazine subscription for free. You just had to remember to cancel in like 6 months. Everybody.
Yeah, and you forget.
When you buy that new TV, you're like, yeah, you get
XM radio and all of that, satellite radio.
The thing about Microsoft though is they're pretty forgiving. Like if you call like the next day or the day after, tell them like, hey, I meant to do it. Like they might cancel it for you. They did that for me.
Erica, Game Pass. I signed up for Game Pass twice, and I got refunded both times. They actually, I gotta give it up, man.
They're very generous. With
great. I love it.
Hey, I mean, they got to keep all the Xbox gamers they can.
I love it. I
forgot about my Xbox Live running out, and I was like, shoot! And I called the next day, and they actually canceled it for me.
Yo,
they refunded me and everything.
Did Rise of the Tomb Raider meet its mark as far as sales?
I don't think it did.
I'm not sure.
It came out the same. It came out the same. No, but didn't Rise of the Tomb Raider come out the same month or day as like Far Cry? Not Far Cry. Fallout. Yeah,
it came out on a bad day. I don't think.
Like Xbox exclusives typically don't sell that well. Like that's it.
It depends which ones.
Yeah, it depends. It
depends which ones. You know, Halo still does numbers.
I mean, but part of that is their own narrative. They were the ones saying for years that exclusives don't matter. So I mean, people were just worried about what the best multi-plat ran better. So then now they
because that's the point
in the beginning.
That's the point in the argument that they can push now, isn't it? Because that's what they can actually say. I mean, they're not going to say anything different apart from the fact, which is
they can go back to that now that they have the most powerful system again. So
and we all know that power doesn't necessarily sell. I mean, you just got a narrative point.
Look at the Switch.
You got the PlayStation 4 Pro out, and people are still buying the regular PlayStation more than the Pro.
Yeah, all you have to do is look at the Switch, and that proves it.
It's all about content at the end of the day.
Power.
Look, the power is dope. We all want stronger systems and stuff, but at the end of the day, you know what sells consoles is games, and we all know that. I think it's just no debate. What sells consoles is games, man. People want great experiences, and that's it. But yeah, shout out to Tomb Raider coming straight to Game Pass is kind of unbelievable. So I'm gonna call bogus.
I can't
call bogus.
I can't see it happening.
You know what I know?
What do you think? What do you think, Trey?
I hate to throw salt, but have you noticed that even the Xbox rumors are boring? Like, what?
Oh my god! Xbox lit, man.
Like, come on, how you gonna have boring E3 rumors?
Now we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So, Cole, what do you think? Do you think a game like this will hit Game Pass day one?
It doesn't seem like Microsoft wants to do third-party deals like that, but I mean, if they spend a little bit of money to put Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Game Pass, but you can still get it on PlayStation or you can still get it traditionally, I mean, it's a good way to get more people to jump on Game Pass because you have to look at Microsoft can't approach the console like PS4. They're not even in the same league. They have to do a totally different approach. They can't compete with the Switch because the Switch is doing its own thing.
Yeah.
You can't even compare the Switch with the PS4 or the Xbox anyway. But, you know, because it's a totally different ecosystem, the way that they do things. And I think that if Microsoft just says, hey, if we can pull more people into Game Pass, they'll get more revenue there because look at how many games sell on PS4 compared to multiplats, right? Sell on the PS4 compared to the Xbox. So I think it's kind of one of those things that they're just trying to do a favor to their consumer base and make it easier for them to buy games for their system. Keep them loyal.
Yeah. No, I just remembered. Sorry. When are people going to start paying for Nintendo Switch Online? Like, when's that happening?
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that Nintendo time. We gotta ask Trey about that. What's going on with that? We're gonna get to that.
Look. I mean, I don't know why people. I mean, you want to pay for that? Like,
yeah, we don't want to. I ain't looking.
Yo, y'all need to stop fronting.
Actually,
y'all need to stop fronting.
No, that crap getting delayed again is actually a good sign because it probably means that they saw that people was complaining about what it looked like we was going to get, and maybe they're just getting revamped. I hope because whatever.
I know y'all need to stop fronting. Y'all know y'all gonna pay for that.
I'm dead on serious.
Well, I mean, I will. I mean, it's not like it costs.
I'm treating it Mario Kart. The moment that shit
it's still pretty cheap.
yeah, I'm kind of depressed. Yeah, the day that they do announce it and we have to start paying online for that Switch is definitely gonna be a really depressing day.
Kofi, you definitely paying.
It was a depressing.
He said he's not, but he will.
We'll see what happens. I might have to be in and out. I might have to be in and out. Hey. I won't be one of those locked in guys. I might be.
Oh yes, yeah, you will.
I might be in and out. You know,
Kofi paying
when Smash comes out and when it's done.
Yo,
somebody in the chat probably gonna front you the money.
Because the thing is, that's when services start coming to the Switch. That's when the Switch will start getting paid services.
They smart. Once Smash drop, boom.
That's probably when they're gonna drop it.
Watch they line it up with Smash too. That'd be crazy.
Oh, they will.
They'll do it.
They'll do. Oh, hey, get Smash and here have a month free. Just sign up. You get a month free. A month. That's it. You're fucked.
I don't blame.
Yeah, but at least the one good thing about that is at least they know
one good thing. Oh, hear this.
No. Well, I mean, because we don't know anything else about it. Based on what we know about it, the one good thing is they didn't have the audacity to try to charge the same amount as the competition.
They're still charging you.
No, they're saying in the chat. I forgot. It's only like $20.
Yeah, it's $20 for the whole year.
Cheap.
Yeah, but even if it's $20 and it's trash, I don't want to pay for it.
No, it's still better not be trash.
Yeah, like that's not really like a it's garbage, but it's $20. You know what I mean? That's not like
I don't want to.
I still expect it to be competent. Like. But we'll get to the Nintendo side. Let's run down. I'll try and run down these a little bit faster so you don't really bore you. Apparently, there's going to be some Sea of Thieves content. That's a rumor. I can see that happening because currently the game is really, really dry.
I want to see Jack.
It's like it's supposed to be some kind of.
No, fam.
It's supposed to be some kind of.
Do the Patreon tier for him.
I got you.
Y'all donate that for Weapon Wheel for him, man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
4 hours?
Y'all who watch Weapon Wheel, donate.
Let's put that in the air, man. I want to definitely. Jack will make that game interesting. I'm not even joking. Like I'm being dead.
Oh man, Cole, how do you feel about Sea of Thieves, Cole? Let's maybe get into it. How you feel about Sea of Thieves, Cole?
I like to sum it up this way. Microsoft let me play it for $10 for an entire month, and I spent about 2 weeks on it at that. And I got my fill, really.
Yeah, so you pretty much done everything you have to do on the game.
Yeah, I mean, I did that in like, I don't know, 8-10 hours. And I had like some pretty good laughs with friends, but you can have laughs with friends on just about any game. And I've been trying to explain to people, if you had high expectations for this game and you don't understand what Rare does, like I know Rare's like, they had their heyday in the 90s. They still look like they're stuck in the 90s. I wasn't expecting much, and I had fun, but I'm not going to damage control what they did.
All them people from Rare are gone. The people that you know as Rare, they're gone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. And I'm ticked at Microsoft. I think Microsoft just really just let them. You guys do your thing. Oh yeah, let's let you guys just do your thing, and we'll check on you when you're almost done. Instead of stepping up and pushing on them and pushing them to do more. I think Microsoft tried to.
All the talent there is gone.
So do you think you'd come back, Colt, when they release the new stuff?
Well, I mean, I've got it. I'm going to stay on Game Pass for $10 a month. I mean, it's worth it just to.
Yeah, if you got Xbox, I probably would sign up for that too if I was like gaming on Xbox like that. To be honest,
I mean, think about Microsoft's going to put out 3 exclusives that come to Game Pass, 3 maybe 4 a year. I mean, it's going to be 4 this year with Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, Crackdown, and Forza Horizon 4. So we know those are coming. So you for $120 a year, you're getting 4 games. The day one, right? But yeah, Erica, I'll probably just dip in there when the new content drops. I'll play it one afternoon and
check it out.
I'll see what it's like. Whenever you do like a presentation, it's just not that great. And then at the end it goes, so you've been wasting all your time on this. It's like no one said that. It's like no one said that. It's like no one said that.
Yo, that's my question. Like,
it's like no one said so.
People at Microsoft, like when they're testing out the game, they're doing play tests and all of this stuff. No one came to these guys and be like, yeah, after playing it for like 5 hours, like, is that it? Like,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm kind of spooked right now. Yo, is Microsoft filled with like yes men?
No,
Like,
but
are people scared of this? I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't feel like yes man.
No. The thing is, right? I'm pretty sure they went to Platinum Games and saw Scalebound and go, nah, we're canceling this. This isn't up to scratch. But you went to fucking Rare and said, great.
Yeah.
Yo, you don't remember?
Tell me nobody, unless they see like a vision for this game that like, in a couple of years it's gonna be really good.
Like, how do you see that?
You guys have no idea how many games they've canceled, like behind the scenes, like pitches and stuff. Like Rare, that's why so many people left Rare even after Nintendo bought them, because they would pitch these regular games that people wanted and they wouldn't greenlight it. Like the creator of Conquer, he pitched the creator of Conquer. He pitched a brand new Conquer game for the 360. They turned him down. So he pitched a reboot of Perfect. He was going to reboot Perfect Dark. They canceled that. Like, it was a bunch of crap. They didn't.
So who greenlight Labo then? So like, who greenlight?
You already know Nintendo would be something over there. Something's going on in Nintendo.
They got baked. They got baked and so you know.
Well, don't
when it's releasing. Look when it's releasing.
Yeah, don't say that. And then in 2 years, there's an Xbox One X.
Someone was basically
collabo.
Someone was
we'll see how well it does.
Someone was in some
Nintendo does.
Look, as long as Nintendo is making sequels to the games we want, they can go and make their
See, I agree with Trey there. Like, I don't really give a crap about no Labo as long as we're getting.
Nah, man.
What do I care? If Labo is all we were getting, if we were getting that Labo crap and that was like the only announced game for like this year, I'll be all over that. But we're not games coming, so who cares?
No, I'm not about. Somebody said I'm about to run around the house with the robot suit on. First of all, if I was even if I was interested in that, which I'm not, I'm too tall for that crap. I'm 6'3". I can't.
Trey, if you streamed that,
oh
my god, I would get views. Like,
I'm too tall for that.
Hey, you get
the strings. No, have you guys looked? You gotta be you can't be too tall for like the strings wouldn't even like reach, bro. I would have to like.
Was you doing research on this?
I'll be the only. I'll be the only one with a robo suit with some jumper cables attached. So like,
oh my god, I can just picture that this man.
That would be the funniest thing.
Yo, this dude Game Explain was streaming Labo. And he was setting up the piano. It took this guy like a good 3 hours.
Nah, he was still making it after that. Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm like, yo, come on. Which kid is going to do that? Come on.
You can just tell like someone was in like some board.
Well, that means he wasn't paying. I mean, they have the tutorials right there on the damn screen. Maybe he
was streaming everything. Go what? He was streaming everything. He had the tutorials lined up with him. It's crazy.
He can't read.
I heard it's like $80 or something like that. I don't know.
It depends on what you buying. Like that robot crap is like $80. I'm not buying Labo.
Do I get Joy-Cons?
People say he's buying Labo. Oh man.
Does it come with Joy-Cons?
No.
Trey gonna get a Labo.
The game is like $50, and then the box.
I got to buy like 10 Joy-Cons for this fucking robot.
Oh, look at. He's like, the robo suit only goes to a certain height now.
How many? How many?
You fucking weirdo, dog.
I'm not.
Blind you, bro. Like, I know you be trolling.
I mean, they don't say that it goes to a certain height, but I was looking at how far the strings move. And
how tall are you, Trey?
I'm
6'3".
Some MacGyver. Joy-Cons.
Trey walking around in that thing. Best stream of the year.
Trey, man, you might blow up.
That wouldn't even be worth the money.
Yeah, I think you might blow up after that. You might want to do that.
You get mad disability after as well.
You might start calling me Dr. Labo.
Dr. Labo.
You'll make it back.
I continue with these supposedly we're taking with a huge grain of salt. Just having some conversation. Ashen gameplay. I think we could see that. Let's rush through some of these. The Last Night, which looks absolutely fantastic. I think this is one of the games that I'm dying to play. That was shown at Microsoft's conference last year. The game looks like Blade Runner. It looks like Blade Runner. It looks really, really good. Anyone check out Last Light here? Anyone seen that?
I didn't see it. I saw it.
Last E3, right?
Yeah, it looked good.
It looked good, right? It looked good.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it come on PS4.
I already got it on my Steam wish list.
I gotta see the game.
It's coming to Steam?
It's coming to Steam. Yeah, I already got it on my wish list.
Nice.
Yeah, there goes the exclusive.
Yeah. Below. You guys remember this game Below? I
want to play that. I heard it's like Zelda, like meets Dark Souls or something.
This game was announced.
I forgot this game existed.
Yeah, the game got announced in 2014. Yeah,
it got announced so long ago.
They got put in hiatus quite a while ago, for quite a bit.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one too. It looks like it'll be a pretty cool indie game. Madden, no one cares. New Minecraft content, no one cares.
Come on, Kofi, you can't be saying Madden nobody cares when you got a challenge coming up, man.
I still don't care. Battlefield 5, Xbox will have the marketing deal.
They usually do, right?
No one cares.
That's so how is that even? That's supposed to be exclusive? Because we're
not talking about exclusive. We're just talking about the possible announcements in this.
I mean, who cares if there's a marketing deal?
Is that rumor for Game Pass as well, or no?
I never understood why gamers are concerned themselves with marketing deals so much. Who really gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, you know what? I take that back, because I don't know if it works now, but back in the 360 and PS3 era, that crap worked. I got into arguments with people trying to tell me that Call of Duty wasn't even on the PlayStation 3 because all they saw was
that's why the market deals there.
Yeah, they were PlayStation 3 don't have Call of Duty.
Work since these companies keep on doing it, so it must work. But I just never understood why gamers care so much about who got what marketing deal. That's what I'm referring to, really.
Well,
that's more of a fanboy thing. It's a fanboy thing.
You know that the people that aren't really they play games, but they're not into it like that. They honestly think that crap is exclusive just because of the commercial.
Yeah.
Man, Lionel with the disrespect.
See, this is why I'm not on camera. You see that comment?
Trey, you got a fan.
Well, what did he say? Let me see.
What did he say? Yeah, read it, Jack Presley.
Shout out to my man Lionel.
He said, Kofi, what's going on here? We got 2 Nintendo frauds on back to back.
No, not that one. Not that one. The one under it.
The one under it.
Oh, the one under it. Trey looking sexy in that pic. No pause.
Get out of here, dog.
No pause.
No pause.
Damn, that dude look like a MySpace profile pic, though.
Yo, big pause. Yo, none of that. I think I missed another donation, but I'm trying to pull up all of it. King Ghost, thanks for the donation. He says, to your Switch online fun. I appreciate it, bro.
He said, it look like a fresh Boston baked bean. These niggas.
So Lord Black says, press start Godcast. I appreciate it. And King Ghost with another donation. He said, 4 hours and 20-minute stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's 4:20 tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. J-Man getting married. J. Cole dropping an album. Academics dropping a music video. You know, it's a big day tomorrow. God of War. Nintendo Labo for Blandrew.
For Blandrew.
All right, so continue with this. I'm trying to wrap this up. Metro Exodus, marketing deal. This one's pretty interesting right here. Banjo-Kazooie anniversary.
I didn't know about this.
So that's a remake, right?
It
anniversary though? Would that be all the games?
It might be the first one.
No, that's like Halo, right? Halo anniversary.
Yeah, it might be the first one.
Wait, hold on. They're going to give you nuts and bolts in 4K?
I guess so, yeah.
If it is, that would be terrible.
They're going to have to remake the game, yeah.
It's like Banjo nuts in HDR.
Yeah, so Banjo
4K.
Do people really, really care about Banjo like that? Honestly, if I'm looking for a new game from Microsoft, to be honest, it's not really a Banjo.
Crash definitely jump-started the hype for these platformers.
Yeah, if they do it right.
Yeah, if they do it right.
Yeah, if they fully remake it, it's going to look crazy.
Yeah, but look, when I hear Banjo, I'm not really like, oh my God, falling out of my seat though. It'll be a cool announcement. for them to bring back Banjo, but I think I'm looking for something else from Microsoft to be
after
honest.
what they did with that Conquer, got people all pumped and they're like, "Oh no, you make your own Conquer."
The thing is, right? You're looking for something else, but what are you looking for though? That's the thing.
Now I'm looking. Look, I'm looking for a new IP in the vein of a new IP is something big, like how Gears of War was big for Xbox. You know, that's what I'm looking for.
We're all kind of looking for that.
Yeah, I'm looking for that thing.
What about Forza kart racing?
You're gonna take your super lucky tail and you're gonna like it, okay?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Gears of War of the Xbox One. You know, that big game.
Okay, but
I feel like Microsoft hasn't dropped that yet.
That was epic.
That is true. That is true.
That wasn't them. Like that's what people don't realize. Like they need to go back to these.
They didn't make Halo. They didn't make Halo either.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Halo was originally supposed to.
So then they don't have anything.
Halo was originally supposed to be for Apple computers.
You're right. Because they didn't even own Gears of War until this generation. That's just a fact, right?
Yeah, 2013. Yeah.
Someone in the chat said Gears ain't even good. Can you time that guy out, please?
No.
I'm kidding, but
all right, games coming in 2019. So those are all the games that are coming in 2018, supposedly. Remember, take these with a grain of salt. Games coming in 2019. Borderlands 3 coming out in 2019 spring. I think that game's pretty much coming out. I think we all know that. Ori, the new Ori 2.
You see that that's going to have Game Pass with Borderlands 3?
What you say?
Borderlands 3 is going to be on the Xbox Game Pass as well. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I heard about that too. I don't believe none of these major third parties being in the Game Pass. I think that would actually be really big news, though, if it comes to be, though. I think that's actually a big announcement.
I could see that happening. What's his name is a dude should probably sell out for that.
So Ori,
you talking about Randy?
Yeah, I'm talking about Randy.
I'm talking about Borderlands 3.
Randy Seatford.
Yeah. So Ori 2. For everyone who thought they were getting that this year, you should have known better. We're getting that next year.
I will be copying it.
Yeah, I thought that was coming this year.
Yeah, that game is going to be really good. The first one is that game I feel like was underrated. I feel like that game was a little underrated. If you haven't checked out the first Ori, you should play it. It's available on Steam. It's available on Xbox. So check it out. It's a really, really good challenging platformer. Beautiful art design as well. Electric Madness is some sort of racing game.
That Forza kart racing, let's get it, man. That's what I'm waiting for.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
what we good? Look, I keep on hearing people saying about this Forza kart. Like, what's this supposed to be? Like Mario Kart for Xbox?
Yo, it sounds like it's gonna be like a RC car racing type game because Electric Madness. That's what it sounds like.
Revo.
Yeah, like Revo. Yo, who said that? One Night? Yo, One Night, you my mans, bro. Yo, that game was fire. Yo, Revo. Oh man. If it's something like that, I'll be hyped for real.
I guess I gotta see gameplay before I can jump aboard right now. I have to see like gameplay, but we'll keep an eye on it. Electric Madness. Let's see if we see something at E3. Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell, a reboot, open world, and it's first on Xbox One. So a timed exclusive Splinter Cell. How do you guys feel about
that?
Staying on time.
360. Was it Conviction only on 360 though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll just be multiplat, you're saying?
Yeah, and that was actually the worst performing one too.
Well, I can believe it.
People like the game. People like it.
No,
Conviction.
Oh, you talking about selling? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Conviction was a good game. Cole,
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, what do you think about Xbox getting the new Splinter Cell game first, like as a timed exclusive? What do you think? Do you think that's probable?
Nope. No, I don't think they're going to.
No.
Okay.
Y'all don't believe that? I think they're going to do it, man.
I think that's possible. That's possible.
Yeah.
You know what is? If it's Ubisoft, so knowing them, they'll, even though they're supposed to keep it quiet, they'll like announce better versions like a week after the freaking announcement for the Xbox One comes out.
All right. So Anthem, we're gonna see Anthem again. I think this one's pretty likely to happen. Anthem.
You know we say
about that game.
One second. You know we say
watch that game get downgraded visually.
I don't really know about that game. My expectations
no Anthem slander, please.
Yo, let's see how it turns out this E3. Let's see how it's looking this E3.
We're definitely gonna see it though. Games, right? All of these games are getting mentioned, right? Anthem, Borderlands 3, Splinter Cell. But will they run on a Switch though?
No.
What engines are they running on?
Shit. I got some shit to ask Dr. Trey a little bit later, so we're gonna save it. We're gonna save it.
Yo, Trey, a little quiet right now.
Let's put it this. Well, if it's using Unreal 4, it will run on the Switch.
I would love to see.
I got some questions for Trey. Maybe you can enlighten me and
Dark Souls Remastered is looking spooky.
Oh, we're gonna talk about that.
Talk
They
about what?
delayed the amiibo.
Yo, we could
I don't care. I don't care about amiibos.
It's
I don't think there's nothing wrong with the delay as long as it's not canceled for the Switch. That's all. That's it.
I mean, why would what's the big deal? What's the big deal if the amiibo is delayed if you can't even use the crap?
I wasn't gonna use it. I was just gonna put it. I was gonna display it.
They got the copy.
Erica's the one that wants the amiibo.
They got the.
I don't know. I'm not an amiibo. The only amiibo that I have is just because it came with the game. Now Twilight Princess HD. Like I don't do those.
Yeah, I don't buy that stuff.
Even though, but I will admit that is one good looking amiibo. That's a dope.
There you go.
Amiibo. It is dope. But
there you go.
All right, this one is really interesting. I want to hear from Colt from this one. Apparently, according to this rumor, they're gonna announce Halo Genesis. It's supposed to be a reboot. It's gonna have split screen. Warzone 2.0. Multiplayer beta this year. Teaser trailer, and it's coming out fall 2019. Halo reboot. What do you think about this? I think that's false completely.
We need that.
I think that's false completely.
My problem with Halo 5 is I couldn't stand the story. The combat, I really like the feel of the combat. And Warzone Firefight was really great. But I guess it does need to totally go back to its roots. It really does.
I think the only thing that's
I don't see that happening at all.
Yeah,
like, I don't see them like actually redoing the story and like of Halo.
I thought this was a new trilogy they was doing.
Yeah, they just started a new trilogy with Cortana, so I don't see how they're just gonna be like, let's scrap that, let's go back and like start from Halo 1 again. So,
basically, the thing about that with Halo is that it's quite ironic how everything you list there is what everyone wanted. Like everything that you list there, everyone wanted. Every single thing. Like you never really ever get that. You never get that. Everyone wanted single player. I mean, split screen multiplayer. Like it's just like you don't ever get that. So I find it very hard to believe.
Yo, they actually put that in there too.
Split screen multiplayer.
Yeah. So I don't believe it. Like, look, I'll be down for like a refresh of Halo to see like 343 Industries like fresh start of it. I'll be interested to see how that turns out. But I just do not see them just scrapping the story and everything where they're at right now just to start all over.
It wouldn't make sense for them to if they're gonna reboot Halo, they might as well make a new IP.
Exactly.
Well, isn't the Halo like universe like vast? Like they can go with many.
Yeah, maybe they can go with something totally different.
Oh, spin-off.
But are they really gonna look? But look at the backlash if Master Chief's not in the game. You think they're gonna go to a different character totally?
Yeah, that's true.
Look what they did with whatchamacallit. That was
Agent Locke, right? Like how much people were complaining about that. So we all want to play as Master Chief.
What was the other spin-off that was on the 360 that came out after 3? What was that called? That was
Reach, ODST.
Yeah, Reach. People was like, that's not a real Halo.
Yeah, Reach was fire though. Halo Reach was fire.
Do you guys think they'd reboot it and change a lot, like maybe like a God of War, like what they did?
Nah, like go like third person, like go third person.
Just something different.
That would be so.
That'll make the game better.
I think make it better. I think I would be more interested.
I would too.
Imagine a third person Halo. That would be kind of.
Dude, it was originally. See, y'all some youngins. Halo was originally gonna be a third person game. Look it up, buddy.
Oh, really?
They had dinosaurs and everything, nigga. It was.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
man. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know some Halo history. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's drastic
change
right there.
They probably got videos of it on YouTube. If not, I got like some old game
What was an RPG?
I think I'm gonna go check it out after this podcast because I'm curious to see
Halo RPG.
Yeah, they had They had Master Chief was riding a dinosaur, nigga.
What?
Yeah,
they had like the 4-wheeler thing.
It was supposed to be exclusive to Apple computers.
Hey yo,
I think I actually seen that video that you're talking about, but it's been a while.
Halo Genesis back in time. Dinosaurs. They might bring it back, man.
Oh, there you go.
Get it.
God.
But take it in. You guys think we will see Halo though? Like forget the rumors. Do you guys think we will see Halo?
Facts.
At
You'll
E3?
see Halo something. They'll probably have something dumb like a Halo Netflix show or something stupid like that.
When did
Halo
Halo 5 come out?
Huh?
When did Halo 5 come out? Like 2015?
15.
Yeah, so it's that time.
So 343 said they have something to show at E3, not the adventure you expect, meaning no Halo 6, but they have something. And so, like, we're speculating, you know,
Halo
Xbox guys
3.
are speculating, like, maybe they're going to put Reach in Master Chief Collection. Maybe they're just going to show
Halo Wars 3, man.
Oh my God.
Halo Wars 3.
No, bro. If that's the big news, I'm about to drink a whole cup of blue chew. Oh my God.
Ain't it already on the Master Chief Collection?
I'm saying, I'm thinking
the only news I want to hear about Master Chief Collection if it's coming to the Windows Store or something like that. That's the only news I want to hear.
No, I think at the very least of their news would be throwing Reach into Master Chief Collection, but it sounds like they have some kind of Halo spin-off game for 2018 for gamers to play for a year until the next Halo comes out. I don't know.
What if it's cartoony?
Yeah, well, then that would fit right in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm curious. Okay, so I pretty much read all the rumored, which is I can see some of these happening and some of these not happening. There's some really obvious ones. Okay, if this was Microsoft's E3, this is my question to y'all. If this turns out to be Microsoft's E3, is it fire or trash? Let's start off with Cole.
It has to be fire.
This is fire? If it turns out like this?
I mean,
dumpster fire.
So I think last year's E3, a good half of last year's E3 was really cool. They showed a lot of cool stuff. They showed a bunch of indie stuff, and a good chunk of it was boring. But I think they have to have a super good E3 this year, or else it just pretty much cements this generation for them because they're already in a really tight spot. And I know people like to say that Xbox hasn't done anything all generation, but they had a pretty good 2015, 2016. Actually, 2014 wasn't half bad either. People liked Titanfall for a while. Sunset Overdrive was fun. You know, some people liked Rise. I didn't even get to that game until like last year. But the past year and a half have been bad. Like 2017, most of it was really bad for Xbox One. The first half of 2018, nobody's had anything, right? I mean, we've been playing multi-plat since 2018 started. So God of War is here. Sea of Thieves just did horrible. And State of Decay looks to be good. But, that's kind of where they're sitting. They had a good year and a half of an absolute slump. So if they don't have a really super good, exciting E3, even with a couple of things like, hey, this is coming in a year or two, or maybe a year or two, if they do that, like what Sony does is they've been showing games, like they show Ghost of Tsushima knowing that we may not play it for a year or maybe 2 years.
They show games, and people fall for it every time.
Let's hear this.
No, Sony shows games that sometimes aren't even in freaking development yet.
But it works.
Like Final,
let him go. Let him finish.
Metroid Prime 4.
Like Final Fantasy 7 remake that they showed freaking 3 years ago, and that started development really like last year. Like that's crazy.
That's third party. That's square.
Yeah. So Trey, how about like when I said Metroid Prime 4,
Pokemon,
and, Bayonetta 3, and Pokemon Switch.
Yeah, Pokemon.
When they originally showed Travis Strike Back,
weren't all of those games?
Show the JPEG. It was a JPEG.
Wait.
All of those games like have started development though? Like what's up?
No. Not Animal Crossing. My bad. Pokemon is probably coming out this year, buddy.
All right, so that's what I wanted.
Metroid still has a chance. Believe it or not, still has a chance to come out this year. They started development on that game in 2016.
I hope.
LinkedIn boy. What else?
Hey, shout it out, LinkedIn.
No, I mean, in case you're wondering how I know, like they started, like I got evidence that they started that game in 2016 or before.
Metroid?
Yeah. Now, so that, I mean, that could come out. Now, the real tricky one is Bayonetta, because I thought that game could come out this year, and it still might come out this year. But one thing that throws it off is that dude that worked for Platinum. He made it sound like he didn't even know that game was in development, and he's only been gone for a year. But he could have been trolling, so I don't know. But honestly, all three of those have a chance to come out this year.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Because the Pokemon one, that is not. It's not a new. I mean, it's not a brand new Pokemon. Like it's like a deluxe enhanced.
Yeah, I don't even care, man. If whatever Pokemon, if it's just a open world one, I'm about it. So that was one of my questions for you. So you believe it's coming out this year, eh?
What Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited. Dr. Trey has the inside scoop. These LinkedIn posts,
man.
You gotta give him the props, bro. He be right about stuff, man.
Hold up. I don't have the inside scoop on that. If I did, I wouldn't be able to say anything. Okay, so I haven't asked. I'm just going. I'm going on the Pokemon. I'm going by stuff that was leaked out and talked about over a year or so ago. Because that was already put out. That was already put out there that Pokemon was just supposed to be on the Switch. Was just supposed to be an enhanced port of the last Pokemon. That's been out.
You think that game is going to come out with Smash coming out the holiday season as well? Because Pokemon only come out in the holiday season.
Possible, man.
I doubt it.
Don't do a only come out like Nintendo systems used to only come out in November and.
But when Pokemon games usually come out? You usually come out like around that November.
I don't know. I don't usually buy them, so no. Pokemon games usually come out right after. Isn't that usually like September or even the summer?
It's around holiday season they come out, and Smash is coming out. That's wild. I don't think
Pokemon games don't always come out on the holidays, do they? I don't know.
Like a
nigga said, when is Trey ever right, nigga? All the time.
No. He does. He is pretty spot on when it comes to his LinkedIn stuff. You gotta give him credit, man. Jack, man, you point out a lot of research in the LinkedIn pages, dog.
Yeah, when is Trey ever right? That's like asking when does pizza ever have pepperoni on it. Like,
I mean,
I thought you were gonna say cheese. I was like, Jamie ain't here.
Shout out to Jamie.
Oh, he was Mr. Cheeseless.
Yeah.
Jamie is not here today.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Jay Barry, back to the Xbox leak, supposed leak. If this was the conference, are you impressed?
I am not impressed, but I think it's a solid show if this is true. But Xbox don't need a solid show. They need something that's fire. You know what I mean? Because, listen, I told people already, if this show is not fire, I am going to go hard on Xbox, like old school. You know what I mean? But this right here, a lot of third-party deals. Phil Spencer contradicting himself. The only thing I can really say that really have an incentive, because that's how I base E3s, right? I base E3s like, did this platform give you an incentive to go out and buy it? The only thing I really see is the Splinter Cell. If that's true and it's first on Xbox, I think that would be a good enough reason to people like, yo, I love Splinter Cell. It's back as a reboot. Let me go get an Xbox to get that game. If people is saying what they are really, saying, like they really love Splinter Cell. But other than that, I don't really see nothing that's really giving you incentive to like, yo, Xbox is where it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So no,
Jack. What's up? So if this turns out to be the E3, man, how you feeling about the list of games, man?
Surprisingly, if this is true, if everything is true, I'll say it was a good E3. Simple, but it's got some. Well, besides Screen Bright 2, ain't nobody trying to play shit. But if the footage is on point, as long as every game ain't looking like fucking Lego City Undercover or some crazy shit like that, like, you know what I mean? Like on some cartoons, like if they show Perfect Dark and it's looking fire.
I also heard that's rumored to come out too as well. So
I doubt that.
That's a rumor.
It's not on here.
Yeah, so
Microsoft internally canceled two.
It is.
Perfect Dark pitches.
Yeah, but this is what I heard of.
Unless they have somebody else doing
it. In development, but I don't know. Just take it with a grain of salt. And somebody tweeted Rare like a pair of like, I don't know if they were boxers or like shorts of like, and Rare kind of like try to hint at like a Perfect Dark or something like that.
No, they tweeted them boxers because their last game was doo-doo.
They have to change their boxers.
Okay, that was a good one.
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 I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That was fine.
Okay, that was funny.
They change his boxers.
You got jokes.
Like if it really just come down to the games and the videos they show. If the games look fire, then it was a good E3. If the games look trash, fuck it. You know what I mean? Pretty much.
We got a donation by Apex Pie. What speakers you got, Kofi? I got what are they? I don't remember the exact name. They're like
whichever costs the most.
He
buys so many things he forgets.
I don't know. I'll get back to you because you're a sponsor and stuff, and I'll get back to you on that. I know they're Yorkville's, but I forgot the exact like name of them. It might be like I don't know. Let me tell you the right thing. I'll get back to you on that one though. After
we got 4K speakers.
I don't know. Tony plays game. 95 problems, but Baron.
Oh, that's right.
Oh man.
Can we formally welcome Baron to PlayStation Nation, though?
Yo,
Baron, congrats on that new PlayStation, Baron.
Can we congratulate this guy?
Congrats, man.
Shout out to Baron, man.
You better.
You just got a new console.
Walmart just now, bro. You need to hit up Walmart midnight. Go get your God of War and PS4, bro.
He's on the PlayStation before. I used to beat his butt at Mortal Kombat.
Nah, he's on greatness now. You know what I mean?
All right, so one night. So real quick, sum it up. If this was the E3, what do you think?
I think it'll be a good start, but then the thing what always happens is that later on in the evening, Sony's going to take it away from him. So like, I think what you're going to have to have is something strong enough to combat whatever Sony does later on. And I don't think what this is going to have is going to like take it away from him. So yeah, I don't think it's good enough. I think it's a good start, but they're gonna need
not good enough, right?
This can't compete with Nintendo or Sony. This can't. Well, Nintendo Smash is going to destroy a lot of people's announcements.
Look, we about to have Smash, Metroid, Pokemon, and that's just the stuff we know about, man. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then that's not even including the third party stuff y'all don't know about. Like it's about.
But we're gonna get a Metroid.
I'm expecting
Prime.
I'm expecting big things from Nintendo this E3. I hope they don't disappoint.
It's about to be good.
I hope it's good.
But there's some games that I've been holding on to since like a year ago, Nick. Like
oh man.
Dumpster dive has been working.
No. This ain't dumpster dive. No. Look. This is how I do things. If I find something on LinkedIn or if I find something, I'll make a video about it. I don't keep that secret. The other stuff that people tell me, that's the stuff I got to keep secret. If I find something on LinkedIn, I'm not going to be like, oh man, I got some. No, I'll just tell you and then I'll even show you where I found it. If I find it on LinkedIn, I'll tell you about it. If I didn't,
hold on. How do you do this LinkedIn thing? Do you just like
we need an inside dive right now on this LinkedIn, man.
Okay.
You want to learn how to LinkedIn, bro.
All right, so let me tell you. One second.
So wait, hold. So I'm just trying to get a mental.
Just make an account, dude, and just use the.
And do you just surf with LinkedIn?
Yeah, I just know what to search. I just know. I mean, it's not that hard. I just know. I've been doing it so long. I just know what to look for.
So basically, and you know who to look at and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it just like a rabbit hole? Like you find one person and you go to the next person?
Like usually when I find, let's put this way. Like when I find that crap about Metroid, I wasn't even looking for that. I was looking for something else, and I just.
So you're doing this shit passively, like you just like you just see.
That's usually what happens because I don't have like there's like a LinkedIn Pro or some junk where you got to pay for, and I don't have.
How do you pay for it? How do you pay for it?
How do you pay for it with money?
No. Have you paid for it before?
Hell no. Actually, man, if I would have had the pay for version, I would have found way more stuff. But if you don't pay, there's like a limit on how much you can search. So like if you search for like 10 things or something, like they'll pretty much. So
do you have like multiple accounts that you can use to find to do more?
Yeah, this guy really wants.
Hey, that's serious.
on how to LinkedIn.
They're calling you the LinkedIn lurker. That's a good one.
That's a good one. The LinkedIn lurker, bro.
Y'all can try to clown all you want, but there's like I got developers on there sending me contact requests. So whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, how you think I found out about Dark Souls? Like, I found that out from the developer. Like, that wasn't no.
Well, all right. Sorry. One more question.
Oh God, hurry up one night.
The return of investment of your time.
Like I told you. I've been doing this. I've been doing this so long that it takes like most of the stuff I find that's after like 2 minutes of searching, dude. I know what to look for.
Oh, okay.
You just got the right like.
I'm not gonna.
Abraham LinkedIn, bro. I'm definitely.
I work, dude. I'm not gonna spend 8 hours looking for some crap. No.
Yeah, these chat mans are crazy.
LinkedIn lurker versus Laren.
Yeah, Matt called him Abraham LinkedIn. No,
all those L's, though.
Abraham LinkedIn.
Okay,
I'm done.
You guys are funny.
That chat man's got the jokes. I can't.
They just mad. Ain't no articles being written about them.
LinkedIn Park.
Hey, man.
LinkedIn Park.
That's right. You gotta admit, these are some pretty good jokes, bro. That's some oh shit. Imagine LinkedIn Park. Oh my God, I'm done.
You get results. Well, yeah, watch.
Oh man, you guys got me crying over here, man. Y'all chat got me crying. Quick thoughts on this, and we're gonna wrap this topic up and move on to
how are we still on Xbox? Still,
don't worry, we don't got much to talk about.
We've been on it for a minute.
I know we got much to talk about, so we're trying to drag it on. So,
who are you asking?
Yeah, Max and you. What's your thoughts on it? Real quick, if this was the E3,
oh me. I'm looking at that Starfield. If that is something nice and it's actually exclusive, that'd be huge. And
no way that's exclusive.
I'm just saying,
I don't think so. Yeah, it's not.
For it to be fire, okay. For it to be fire, okay. They're gonna show Ori. That's already fire. Borderlands 3, that Halo. If they can do what I was saying and just completely reboot it, like have it different, maybe an RPG, third person or something like that, that would be fire.
I'm with you.
And Banjo, if Banjo is looking right, like it's completely like it's getting that treatment where it's done from the ground up, I'm with it. It'd be solid. I don't know if it'd be fire, but if these things happen, I think it'd be close.
I don't trust them niggas with remakes. Look what they did with Conquer. They made Conquer. They took levels out.
You right.
Like they made Conquer easier, and they took content out and like they freaking censored Conquer from going from the N64 to the 3. Like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Where's Fable? I thought Fable was a rumor.
I know. Where's that?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's a good question.
We'll see. This all could be fake, right? This all could be fake. So
we don't know.
This could be the E3 could be something totally different. So let's just move on from it. It was just nice talking about it. All we know, let's wrap it up with saying that this E3 is just very crucial for Microsoft because their competition is doing so well in all fronts. Especially in first party games. So we're all looking for great games from Microsoft at this point, and we're kind of tired of even saying it ourselves, getting kind of redundant. So we're just gonna wait until E3, the famous phrase, and see what happens. So we're gonna just leave it at that.
Wait for E3 for more disappointment.
Jack, Shenmue HD.
Woo! Let's go.
Because I actually played the first Shenmue on Dreamcast. I have it. I still have my copy. I never got to play Shenmue 2 though. I only played the first Shenmue, so I'm really excited for this collection. It's coming out to PS4, Xbox One, and PC. No Nintendo Switch, Doc Trey. What's up? What's up?
What's LinkedIn saying, fam? What's LinkedIn saying?
This is my confusion, and I wanted you on the podcast so you could clear this up with me. Why is it that games that are like so capable on the Nintendo Switch do not come to the Nintendo Switch? Like, what's up with that? It's like, can you teach me? It's like politics. Is it politics or something like that?
It could be, but you know what? For whatever reason, as we've seen in the past, just because a version isn't announced for a Nintendo system yet doesn't mean it ain't coming out. Now, I don't know if this is Nintendo. I guess it got to be Nintendo with that, but
you think Nintendo doesn't want the game on the platform?
Routinely have their versions of games get announced after the other versions. I mean, sometimes that's because I don't know why. Sometimes it's because their version started last, but sometimes it's just cause like it's silly. Like they do that with Call of Duty all the time. There ain't been one Call of Duty announced at the same time as the other versions for a Nintendo system since the GameCube. Like it doesn't make any sense, but I don't know, that's what it is.
Yeah, so it always leaves me like stumped. Like games that are fully capable on the Switch just don't come. Like a game like Burnout Paradise 2. Like, where's the Switch version for that?
I'm pretty sure that. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, this is crazy. And if they come later, that's pretty trash as well. Because we all want these games to come out the same day, and it's pretty disappointing. back to
the comments. Oh my gosh.
Back to Shenmue. Cole, you played Shenmue before, and are you excited about this, or you really don't care?
No, never played it.
Oh, okay.
When did the first one come out? I think it came out during my
1999.
Yeah, my gaming
that sounds about right.
Yeah, 1999, I believe.
What? Which game?
Shenmue.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Did it? No.
I'm pretty sure it came out in 1999 or 2000.
That sounds right.
No.
All right, let me Google it. Let's see what's up.
I thought it did come out in 99.
Oh, maybe it did. No, you know what? You're right. Never mind. You're right because that wasn't a launch game.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah, it came out in 1999. Yeah, so are you interested in this, Colt? In picking it up? You got a PS4, right? Or it's not your kind of game?
No, it's not my kind of game.
Not your kind of game. Okay, so that's fair enough. Anyone else here excited about Shenmue? Jay Barry, One Night.
Hey yo, them screenshots look like the Switch version. Let's get it. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I feel like it only got a resolution.
It's a Dreamcast game. Okay, first of all, it's a Dreamcast game. Second, they're not gonna go too crazy with the graphics because the new game is coming out.
That's true.
Why would they make the game all good, and then the next game, the new game comes out, and it don't look that much better? Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that is. You must take out the manpower to make it look.
The thing is, right? Why would you care? Why would you care about Shenmue? Why would you care about Shenmue when you can just play Yakuza?
No, you tripping. No, y'all tripping.
Yakuza, where you go, you can't even go in half the stores and stuff.
Yeah, someone tweeted me that too. They're like, you should just play Yakuza.
We got wait a minute. We got to stop this Shenmue disrespect right now, though. No surrender will be tolerated. Now, I ain't never played Shenmue. I played Shenmue 1. I own the Dreamcast and I own Shenmue, and I beat that game over 3 times. Yes, I did.
I played that one.
I couldn't remember your thoughts on that. I could have sworn you
I fuck with
like that game. Oh yeah, never mind.
I had that game with my cousin about that shit.
Back then, Shenmue was mind blowing. Like those graphics.
Yeah, murder beef with your cousin over
open world.
Yeah, I just hope.
It was a whole other level back then.
Obviously, since they're getting re-released, I'm pretty sure the loading screens are going to be much better. Cause damn, on that Dreamcast version,
I remember that.
It was like
terrible.
Shenmue, right? Let me.
I popped it in maybe last year. And my God, yo, the loading in that game, terrible.
It was demanding. Terrible. Those graphics were demanding.
One night trying to hate on Shenmue, right? That shit crazy.
That game was mad overrated.
Said it'll be trash.
Let's move on about Shenmue though.
I liked it.
He didn't play it though. I don't think.
What does Smooth know about Shenmue though? Oh my gosh! So shout out to this. Oh, we got two. I didn't read yet.
Yeah, read that one.
Flaffy, thanks for the donation. He says Corey Balrog liked the video where Baron took an L about God of War.
Yeah, he did.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
He like. I think. They probably added him to the conversation. He probably tweeted.
Whose video was it?
If you go, he got a. I guess it's a new YouTube page. If you go to the liked videos on this YouTube page, you can see where he liked the video.
No, I mean somebody probably added him. You know.
They tagged him. You mean?
Oh, that's crazy. Baron taking L's like that.
No, he actually liked the video on YouTube though.
You gotta buy a PS4 now.
Taking L's like that. Oh shit. All right. And John, thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. He says The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Oh man. Shady coming at you, man.
Y'all niggas wish y'all could use LinkedIn like me though. That's the fun part.
Yeah, you're clearly
LinkedIn will probably save some of y'all's YouTube careers. Y'all wish y'all could use LinkedIn. Like
Oh man,
LinkedIn to the past.
How would I say that?
Hey, but you know what I was thinking about though? You know what I was thinking about? Like sometimes I kind of wish that I cared more about other stuff, other gaming stuff besides Nintendo, because Nintendo is the hardest people to like find stuff on. I could use my LinkedIn crap on PlayStation, Xbox. I'd probably find
blow up, huh?
Dude, hey man, go for it. Go for it.
Yo, come on home, man.
I think what you should do, right? You should just double down and just binge on LinkedIn.
hey, I'm with it.
The LinkedIn lurker, I'm telling you.
All right, so Shenmue's coming out. I'm excited for it. We didn't get a release date, though. We know it's coming out this year, though. Like, I always knew this was coming. It was just a matter of time because of Shenmue 3. I always knew this was coming. Like, I have tweets where I said, yo, it's coming, but it's just a matter of time. Like, so I guess the time is right, and it's dropping. When is Shenmue 3 coming out, by the way? Does anyone know?
They said this year for Shenmue.
That's probably coming out this year, too.
Mm-hmm.
King Go said, I appreciate the donation. If you're taking off, see you later. He says, everyone have a good night. Enjoy your 420. Thank you, bro. All right, so that's that. Let's talk about Call of Duty real quick, and the fact that it is rumored not to have a single player. Cole, what do you think? What do you think about this?
Oh gosh, I've been done with Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, which I've absolutely loved playing.
Facts. Black Ops 2 is fire.
Yeah, I played that like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months straight. I don't know. We talked about this in our podcast the other day. It costs them a lot of money to make a single player campaign. You know, they put a lot of into it, motion capture, writing, and all that stuff, and level design. So, I mean, but they know that the numbers don't lie. Everyone's playing multiplayer, and the big question is: are they going to charge $40 for Black Ops 4? Or are they going to charge $60? What do you guys think?
No, they're going to charge $60.
$60, man.
Microtransactions.
If they're really gonna have no single player, they need to, and they're gonna charge $60.
Mm-hmm.
They need to give us at least half of those. I mean, maybe the planned DLC map, like those need to be included. That needs to be free.
That's a good point.
Do that.
Activision doing that though? No,
I mean, like say instead of they had a map packs and there's usually like three like different different content packs over time.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to charge us $60 and there's no single player, maybe those first 2, instead of being as a season pass, that crap needs to be included, like as a free download or something. I don't know, because they can't charge. Like, are they really going to charge $60 for like?
I wouldn't put it.
And this is coming from somebody that don't even touch the single player really in these games.
Yeah.
But that don't mean I want to pay $60 for something that should have it, Like, you gotta think about when these servers go offline. Like, it's gonna be a coaster.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, well, look, like Cole, I haven't really been into the I'm about to say Final Fantasy. The Call of Duty franchise in a long time. I didn't even play World War II. Low-key the campaigns. Low-key the campaigns I was.
Well, did you play Call of Duty World at War? Because that's pretty much what it was.
Okay. But like I was saying, pretty much the campaigns is what was like keeping me like picking up the game like after like a discount and stuff like way later. Now that the campaigns are gone, I don't think I'm buying.
Allegedly, but it probably is.
Listen, did y'all read it in the rumor for this?
What you say?
Did y'all read into the rumor for this news about Black Ops 4 not having no?
I heard. See, this is what I heard. I heard that they're going to be focusing on zombies and multiplayer, and there's going to be a battle royale mode for Call of Duty.
So Treyarch, this is the news that's coming out from Charlie.
Life is going to be a fucking battle royale.
Yeah, battle royale.
Nah, they said that the single player wasn't going to be ready in time, so they.
They actually said the single player. Activision told Treyarch to do away with the single player because it was outlandish and it was too far gone. And they said they wanted them to focus. Yeah, they said they wanted them to focus on the multiplayer and the zombies. While I think Raven Studios is going to work on the battle royale mode. But the thing is, what's crazy about it, that they was going to completely change the whole gameplay of what Call of Duty is, right? They was going to do away with score streaks and kill streaks, and they was going to do like a, remember Modern Warfare 3?
Yeah, I
where you
heard
had the
it's going to turn into like Overwatch, right?
You had the specialists. So you earn the kills, you earn perks, like the specialist perk. And I was just like, listen, man, you can't do that to Call of Duty. You cannot do that.
That didn't go over well when they did that.
They actually tried to change some.
They actually said that the playtesters didn't approve it. The playtester was like, yo, you disabandoned it with Call of Duty what it is. And nobody that playtested it, they liked it. So Treyarch is actually going like changing stuff up now, where they incorporate skill streaks and score streaks in there and all that stuff in there now. But it is crazy news going on. I don't like anything I'm hearing because I'm a huge
nightmare.
I'm a huge Call of Duty fan, man. Like, I'm always streaming COD. I'm always playing COD. And this right here, Treyarch is like my favorite studio from them. And this right here scares me. You know what I mean? I don't want to Overwatch. I don't want a Battle Royale. I don't want to. They even brought up Lawbreakers. They said the gameplay was similar to Lawbreakers. Go on Charlie Intel. You see it? They said Lawbreakers. That's when I got outraged.
Hey, you know what's crazy? And then the people that say that they don't buy Call of Duty because it's the same thing, if they came out with something like this, they still would buy
something different. Yeah,
they wouldn't buy it. They wouldn't buy it. You know what I mean? Boy, this pisses me off, man.
Yeah, this Battle Royale craze is absolutely crazy. So right now, Battlefield 5 is rumored to have Battle Royale. Red Dead is rumored to have Battle Royale. Now Call of Duty, it's also rumored to have Battle Royale as well. So
I'm not like
Battle Royale, man.
They need to cut it out.
It's too much.
Too much. They need to cut it out, man.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure
everything that's really cares about Call of Duty. Just like all of the first-person shooters after original Modern Warfare, they made all the shooters. They did the development was a reaction to Call of Duty. Like they tried to Call of Duty. They tried to codify freaking whatchamacallit on PlayStation.
Killzone.
Well, Killzone, and also Resistance 3. What was that crap? Like they changed. See, it's stupid too because they all have their zone. Like Killzone 2 didn't play like any other shooters. Resistance 2 didn't play like any other shooters, and then they screwed that up.
The one that bothers me is Battlefield. It's like Battlefield is
Battlefield.
It's different, it should just stay. I don't know. That one's frustrating to me.
Each game, I don't understand why Activision is trying to make. You got Activision on what's it called? Overwatch is under Activision. Why are you trying to compete with your own game with Call of Duty? Call of Duty and Overwatch is just completely two different, sectors. Let them be different so fans can choose what they want to play. If you have two of the same games under the same umbrella, it's going to be dumb.
Well, we could apply that. Okay, you can apply that same logic to Sony because a lot of their first-party games are being a lot like Last of Us.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're being disrespectful.
It's true though. It's true. Now I don't mind because Last of Us was amazing. But you guys gotta notice that almost all the stuff coming out got some like Last of Us twist on it all of a sudden. Like it's kind of strange, but
yeah.
Whatever.
All right, so we're getting to the close of the podcast. I want to touch up on this last topic before we get the hell out of here. This hashtag was trending on Twitter today, and I thought it would be a pretty cool topic to discuss about, to talk about it, and everyone to give their input. The hashtag is called GameStruck4. So basically, people are going around telling us or everybody what
like 4 games.
4 games that define them. So I want to go around the panel and you guys just list 4 games that define you, made you the gamer who you are today. So I might as well go first while you guys, think of yours if you're still thinking about it. So what I picked was Sonic 2, Super Mario 64, Soul Calibur 1, and Halo Combat Evolved. Like these 4 games honestly shaped me to who I am today. Some of my favorite games ever. I have the fondest memories with these games. I wish there was a little bit more, so I can add like Revenge, WCW Revenge, Fusion Frenzy. These are the type of games I was playing with my older brother, and just I have really fond memories with these games. So those are the 4 games I picked. Jack, what were yours?
The ones I tweeted was Metal Gear Solid 1, because that's like the first like story-based game, like real deal story-based game that I played. WrestleMania 2000, because that game is the GOAT. Even though No Mercy is better, I still prefer WrestleMania 2000.
Revenge is better, bro. Revenge.
I fuck with Revenge too. I put the most hours to WrestleMania.
Revenge still got that roster.
Oh yeah, Revenge was nice. I fuck with Revenge. God of War 2 and The Last of Us. Now I will say, like you said, I wish I could have added more games. I would say WrestleMania and God of War 2 are interchangeable. Like I could have added some different
Sonic
games.
Adventure 2 would be one of my honorable mentions. There's a lot of honorable mentions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but the first and the last game, I think they got to stay though. Those are very important to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of honorable mentions. So, but I would feel like these games that I picked personally, just I have just really, really good memories with them because I was enjoying them with my my family. One Night, thoughts?
Mine was Super Mario World.
Okay.
Go.
And Beautiful Joe.
Ooh.
Soul Calibur 2 and Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection.
Oh, that's dope. Jay Barry?
Well, mine is definitely the best Super Mario game, which is Super Mario Bros. 3. Hold on, let's be respectful, guys. Final Fantasy 7, Metal Gear Solid, and I will say Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
okay.
1 or 2 can go there. It don't matter.
Okay. Erica.
Mine are all Nintendo games. So I got Super Metroid, the GOAT. I got Ocarina of Time, another GOAT, and then Contra 3 and Castlevania 4.
Trey just got a hard on.
Like if you see these games, you'll understand why I play what I play. You don't have to look any further. Like
Super Castlevania 4 is
you look at Contra and you think like that kind of reminds you of Gears a little bit, like just shooting and big bosses, and that was like always what I grew up on. That's why I love boss fights so much. Like
Contra was laid back.
Redhead, thanks for the donation.
Contra was awesome.
He says, I didn't know Trolls and Dragons are in Last of Us. I think he's making a God of War reference. 20 plays game. Remember when H1Z1 and Ark was
Earthbound? Yeah, Earthbound's a good one too.
Battle Royale won't last. All right, so Dr. Trey, man, what are your 4?
Okay, this is kind of hard because I'm old.
Oh, God.
So I've been playing games a long time. But anyway, damn. Mortal Kombat 2.
Ooh, that's definitely an honorable mention. That's definitely a classic for me.
Yeah.
3.
Wait, so are we talking about what like formed us as a gamer, or we just
yeah.
What shaped you?
Yeah. Mortal Kombat 2. Even though this isn't as popular as the other ones, but I played the hell out of it. Super Mario Brothers 2, even though that ain't technically even a Super Mario game. What else? Mario 64, even though I was already gaming for a long time after that. And Ocarina of Time. Like after finishing that, like that's the first time I played a game and I was like, yo, this is like art. Like this is not even a video game anymore. But yeah, it's hard to pick. But those are
a lot of games. It's been a lot of
games.
Yeah. Cool. What are your 4 that define you?
Super Lucky's Tale.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Love it.
From your heart, man.
No, probably Ninja Gaiden on the NES way back in the day. But what got me back into gaming, because I took a 10-year sabbatical in the 90s and early 2000s, was GTA San Andreas. That one like stuck a needle in my arm. And then Borderlands and Mass Effect. Like those, like I absolutely love those games.
It's a nice list.
The original trilogy of Mass Effect, of course.
Yeah.
We'll pretend and drown when it didn't happen. But yeah, that's kind of like where I lean and the games that I like. I love those RPGs. I love those big open world games. I love third-person games. I'm with Erica on I'd love to see Halo take a chance and go third person. And that's kind of cool to think of like actually leveling up a character and having something more than just following the story.
Yeah, I think it could work.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Behind the right developers, I think maybe something like that could be pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't know about 343 though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them make anything, past that. That's the problem, I guess, right?
Yeah, I mean, for a lot of people,
we only seen them make a first-person shooter, so
yeah,
it would definitely be. But then again, Guerrilla Games, right? They were making first-person shooters, and they turned around and made Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Like, let the Coalition working on Gears of War and let 343 do something different. Because look at what Guerrilla Games did. They said we want to make something different other than Killzone, and they knocked it out of the park with Horizon Zero Dawn. So.
It wasn't as big of a reach with that though, because to make it a first-person shooter, technically all you're doing is pulling the camera back. Like there's still even.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
there's still.
I think there's a bit more than that.
There's still. I mean, at the simplest form. Like you still, even on a first-person shooter, even though you don't see the character is still freaking there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as big of a reach going from a first-person shooter to a third-person shooter.
Yeah.
Development wise, these niggas talking about what the hell because they don't know nothing about game development.
All right, the best example for that is like you got GTA 5, right? And when you go into first-person mode, it controls completely different than any first-person shooter game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it controls horrible.
You kind of have to follow the GTA first-person rules when you play it,
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't translate well, so just pulling the camera out and pulling it back in doesn't really translate the same way.
No, I'm talking about never mind. Yeah. Don't know y'all niggas.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much all our topics that we have today.
This man Barrett didn't know who Corey Barlog was. I'm done.
What?
I'm done, bro. I'm done.
The director of God of War.
This dude done wrote 3 fucking God of War games in the outline of God of War 3, and he didn't know who he was.
Oh god,
crazy. He's gonna get to know him though. He's gonna play that new one.
Is a God of War fan though.
I thought so. Everybody know Corey the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
He's gonna get to know him.
All right, so let's go ahead and do the outros. Once again, I apologize that we're using this format again. Discord was completely bugging out. I think Erica and Jack can confirm was completely
kind of like Nier Automata, like those robots.
We're sounding like robots, and we came to Google Hangouts and we're sounding perfectly fine here. So I think something's going on with Discord. So we'll be back to our old format tomorrow. Hopefully Discord is much better. This Game Struck 4, I want everybody to participate in this, please. After this podcast is done, please write a comment in the chat and tell us yours. We'll read some next podcast, I promise, and shout you out. So please hit the comment section after the podcast. Will be pretty dope. I appreciate all the sponsors, all the mods for doing their jobs, everyone who came out and watch the podcast. We had like over 400 people watching. We really do appreciate it. Shout out to all of y'all. Please hit the like button. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Press Start Podcast is available on iTunes and SoundCloud, so you can check them out there. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the outros. We're going to start off with our guest, Colt.
How you doing? Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Colt Eastwood and Xbox Live and PSN at Colt Eastwood and YouTube at Colt Eastwood. Yeah, that's where I am. So, yeah, thanks for having me on. It was good talking with you guys.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, it was cool.
Dr. Trey?
You can find me on my channels, DocTrey81, DLCTRE81, or you can find me on your favorite websites, Breaking News. Have that tea.
Jay Barry?
Yeah, man, it's boy Jay Barry. You can find me on Twitter, where it's always lit, J_Barry YT. Also, Online Arcade, we updated our tournaments for Marvel vs. Capcom and Injustice 2. Got to push it back, but hopefully people can sign up or come through and watch, enjoy some of these tournaments, man. But yeah, definitely appreciate the invite, man. Thanks.
And one night.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me, man. Yeah, it was fun. This was a good one. I'm tired. It's like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, man. UK. Shout out to you.
God of War unlocked for you already, right?
Yeah, well, it unlocked for me a few days ago.
He said he's had it for 2 days. He hasn't played it.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that's a
I haven't played it because I dedicated myself to the lab with a certain someone. And
Kofi, you got to give this man a cut.
Yeah, man, my trainer, my personal trainer, man. I appreciate it, man.
Okay, that's clever. This nigga called me Abraham LinkedIn. Okay,
you just bagged out talking about that for like 5 minutes.
Time ago.
Yeah, I was for like 5 minutes.
Yo, this guy's
that's good.
This guy's running on the
That's good.
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one.
We got the best viewers. Clever.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yo, so once again, big shout out to J-Man and Alex. Couldn't be here today. They'll be back next podcast.
We missed you guys.
I mean, J-Man will be back, a married man, but he still eats pizza with no cheese, so he disgusted. Alex, nasty ass eating himself, will be back on this podcast too. So shout out to them. Erica?
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to them too. Trollex and J-Main, we'll see you guys when you get back. It was a good show, you guys. Thanks to the guests and the chat, you guys are making it funny. I swear, we got the most clever viewers.
Y'all got some jokes.
Crazy.
Yo, CLK, shout out to CLK.
He said I got a LinkedIn navigator.
LinkedIn navigator. That's the perfect one right there.
That is so dope.
But it's like an hour and a half away from God of War. I'm hype. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week.
And Jack.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Everybody watching. I'm sorry I didn't speak that much today. You know, it ain't the same without my two guys who, Kratos and Atreus. So we gonna be back next week, and make sure you follow me, man, on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Jack Move Johnny. All right. Appreciate it.
All right. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Remember to put your Game Struck 4 in the chat and hit the like button. We'll see you guys next week. Take it easy, people.
See ya.